No doubt about it. The only way to get a real man shave is with Gillette. Nothing can possibly shave as smooth, as clean, as close. Here's the new Gillette adjustable razor. You set the blade exposure to suit yourself with these 9 different settings. Buy the executive adjustable with 10 super blue blades, just 50 shillings.
Hey everyone, Matt Pisarcik with Razor Emporium. Today, to continue our Razor Archive series, moving right on down the line to the executive adjustable razor. Now, this is not the executive from the late 40s, early 50s with the spiral handle and the elaborate leather case for $10. No, this is the $5 adjustable executive. And I'm going to unveil it for you now. Behold in all of its glory. You may say to yourself, it's just a gold Fatboy. That's all it is. And you would be wrong. Because while it may look like a gold Fatboy, this razor model actually has something in common with the toggle. And that is the handle pattern, the knurl pattern on the handle here. It has more of a square kind of crosshatch where it's just vertical and horizontal lines making a square pattern, whereas your typical Fatboy adjustable has more of a crosshatch with X's, kind of a diagonal lines. So the very first thing you can tell these apart. And that is important because you may see one of these that's been replated, or it's in such poor condition that the nickel underneath the gold is exposed, and you may say, oh, that's just a Fatboy, blah, blah, blah. Another major indicator of that, obviously, is going to be the date code. These are going to be date coded usually D3 or E3 or F3, always, usually the third, sometimes the fourth quarter, but they were always sold at Christmas. So if you had to be Gillette and make a couple 100,000 of these and get them out to your department stores, you don't wait till the fourth quarter to do that. You make them in the third quarter and get them all produced and packaged and shipped out so they can sell in the fourth quarter. That's exactly what this was made for. This was made to be a kind of a deluxe Christmas razor put into handsome packaging, and what packaging it is. And for someone like me who fell in love with the packaging of razors, sometimes before the razor itself, or in some cases more than the razor itself, this is one of the coolest packaging configurations from Gillette, in my opinion. So although it doesn't have leather and a mirror and all the other beautiful intricacies and delicacies of the original executive set, it has this really cool gold leaf, gold foil kind of case here. It's so shiny that it's giving a little lens flare, just hitting the studio lights here in our set, because it is just absolutely pristine. Also, one other neat piece of history. This is the first time we've seen King Gillette's signature for a long time. I mean, we think of him obviously as a founder, but we haven't seen the signature on blades. You know, the dispenser's been out for many years now, and that famous kind of look of his picture and you know, the signature has been missing from packaging for a while. So it's kind of neat to see that again on the package. The case itself is pretty cool because it serves as both something that you can kind of store the razor in your bathroom. Has a little kind of shelf there to hold the razor itself, and it also is great for travel. We see these same kind of stars on other pieces in this time period, like the Lady Gillette, very mid-century. There you go. You can throw that little plastic case into your dop bag, and your razor's protected. I would never do that. But I also would never use this. I don't think it has been used. But that being said, now you may think, oh, it's just a gold Fatboy, and yeah, it is. The handle's a bit different, but it is a very cool piece of history. Again, these were $5 models. I always say that because it's, to me, when I hear $5 and I hear Gillette, I always think of 1903, 1904, the company's founding of insisting on having a kind of a luxury model and not coming in as a cheap entry-level price point. They wanted to start the market off at a very high price point and a kind of a luxurious razor, and they still continue that tradition here 50 years later. So on a rarity scale, if we're to look at the executive adjustable and we just see just the razor alone, I would probably give it maybe a 2.5 or 3, maybe 2.5, honestly. It's harder to find, but not impossible by any means. In good condition, bump it up a half point. So maybe 3.5 in good condition. With original plating like this, it's not all destroyed. And again, these are on the scale of 1, you can find it anytime you're out shaving, and 5, it belongs in a museum, people. Now, you add into that the presentation case, you add into that the packaging, the shipper, I'd bump it up another half point. Maybe we're into the 4.5. I wouldn't give it a 5 out of 5, but 4.5 if you had the sealed instructions and the little price tag. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a really good find. Harder to get, and certainly something that would look great in your display case or bathroom. Now, one note about adjustable razors in general. Don't think that there's just some magical setting like, I'm a 5 kind of guy. No, that's not just the only point. Yeah, sure, maybe you can, if you do find one setting that works, that's great. But I, and many other guys, love to use different settings throughout the shave. Maybe on my cheeks, I'm going to use a 4 or 5. And then on my neck, I may dial it down to a 2, 3, or 4, depending on the conditions, so that I can actually have different razors in one handle. Today, there's companies like Rockwell and Above the Tide, other companies that have tried to have multiple base plates, and those are awesome, and those are great for a lot of guys out there. And I hear customers say, oh man, I have to switch base plates, and I keep on thinking, man, it's a little cumbersome. That's the beauty of an adjustable razor. It adjusts on the fly. You twist it and it's ready to go, and keep on shaving. So that is all I have on the executive adjustable razor. One of the coolest sets, I think, from the mid to late 50s from Gillette. Definitely check it out. If you know something about this set that I missed out on, let me know in the comments below. And if you do, you're entered to win this, the official Razor Emporium black and blue t-shirt. So thank you so much for being part of our channel. Please share our channel, share this video. Like it, love it, subscribe, and we'll see you next time at Razor Emporium for all things vintage shaving.